Do-Rag Wisdom here, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Earth Date Y2K 19.05.06. And today's broadcast is dedicated to Jeff Kot and other long-time subscribers to this site, because I've been doing Do-Rag Wisdom now for a little over 2.5 years, I would think. And I intend to keep doing it at least until this creep is out of office, this traitorous creep. I consider this volunteer work for the cause of freedom for our country, for the cause of liberty, bringing our country where it's supposed to be. And this traitorous scum that we have in office now, he's working for Putin. I don't care. He didn't get clean, he didn't get exonerated like he's trying to say. Unfortunately, Mr. Mueller should have gone all the way and charged him to give him no room, to give this creep Trump no room, and he was given room. When you give a creep like that room, he will take it. We have one of the worst enemies inside, right inside our White House. It's as if the people that knocked down the buildings on 9/11, bombed the Pentagon, 9/11, 2001, it's as if somehow they won. So I say that I dedicate this to Jeff Kot and other longtime subscribers. It's important for you to listen to this, because this is for you. In the months ahead, it's going to get really ugly beyond belief. Ugly beyond belief. More destruction this creep is going to do on us. And there's going to be more fighting that you can imagine. They may even go to war. He's staying in Yemen. He wants to fight in Yemen. He's trying to start up with Iran. Anything he can do to stay in power. And I'm going to say to you folks, from sitting here in this kitchen that I'm in, you can hear the kids in the background. This is a kitchen sink broadcast. I want to remind folks that I am broadcasting a lot of times out of my kitchen. So I don't want anyone to put me on any status, whatever it is. When you listen to me, you decide whether you think I'm sincere. You decide whether you think I'm telling the truth, whether you think you want to follow up. But I'm here for you, voluntarily, doing these broadcasts. Do not want to be paid for them. Do not want any kind of benefits, except that you, whoever's watching this, is going to go out, talk to your friends, and make sure that you go out and vote, because that's the only way we're going to get rid of this bastard Trump and his party. We have to vote. I had some hope, because in the last election we brought the Democrats into the House of Representatives. We have about 20 to 21 seats up in the Senate, so I'm hoping that you folks understand, get out and vote, because in 2020 we have to get rid of Trump. Which doesn't mean to say I want to get rid of the GOP. But right now we are being contaminated by outside forces, Putin, for example, authoritarians around the world who want to turn our entire planet into dictatorship. So right now, I'm getting ready and voting to keep this creep Trump, his party, his totalitarians out of our country, keeping them from doing the job that Putin wants them to do. With that in mind, you have to realize, and I want you all to know, please, this is a free speech area. Jeff, if you're listening, this is a free speech area. You say your opinion. If I say something, and this goes for anyone, because I'm going to be saying shit that you folks may not agree with, because I'm not politically correct, and I'm going to be saying shit that you may not agree with. And please, I'll try to back up what I feel to the best of my ability, But at the same time, you folks should feel free in this free speech area to say, disagree with what you want. Really, it moves me when Jeff uses the word honor in relation to me. Well, I have to use the word honor. I am honored to have folks like Jeff, Kabuki Wookie, Edith Bunker, Miss Rachel, and a Weisenheimer who doesn't agree with me at all, but I haven't seen any of his. This is important to me. This is a fight for our country. This is a war that we are in. Look what's going on with what they're doing now. With this, they're trying to defy this scum jail bar, the Attorney General. They think they could defy the Congress. They could defy our rule of law. Defy the freedom of the press. Embrace totalitarians. Make us look like idiots. Build an oil pipeline on Sioux sacred land. Because there are holy lands all over our planet, not just in the Middle freaking East. So please, ladies and gentlemen, I am just a person like you, broadcasting from my kitchen in Staten Island, New York. And I want you to feel free, please. If I don't allow you to answer, to have free speech, when I say stuff, then I have no right. I have no right to the honor of having folks like Jeff Kot and others visiting me over this 2-something years. You know how much I value that? It is. I'm not here to have 50 million people on my site, although I'd love to have more people seeing, hearing the message, whether agree or not, to save our country. And this site is also about other matters. Movies, media, our culture. And you'll hear a lot of my references to movies and media and culture in this. But right now, we're fighting to keep our country for us. We're our Constitution, with all of its problems, with all of the things, the dark side. This country is in a process. It's on a process of building its democracy. Right now we're in a democratic constitutional republic, and we're going to build that into an open, perfect democracy one day if the dictatorships, the evil bastards of our time, the evil naked apes like Trumpists and Putinists and all the other dictators that we have that he kisses their tuchus. And then we got the people running against them, and I have to fight for you folks, give you my own opinion, how I feel personally about these candidates, what you should do or not do on your own, give you something to think about. And you may disagree with some of the things I say about candidates, about my generation. I'm an angry person. I'm a depressed person. I come from a dysfunctional family. I am far from something I want to be. But my friends, I want to be as honest. I want to be as honest with you as possible and give you an analysis, a message for what's going on today to help us save our country. Because, my friends, I grew up, I was born in 1950, August, and I grew up here, and I see what's happening, I see what's going on, and it's like it's been going on from the beginning. There's always been evil in our country, always folks who want to take over and destroy what we're trying to do, this electoral college, or the idea that we should have Supreme Court justices for life that's appointed by a party and a president, that we have gerrymandering, Citizens United, we have a packed Supreme Court with right-wing pieces of garbage that are going to be deciding on so many issues, including gerrymandering, this census. They're on their way, the Supreme Court, and their fellow travelers in the right-wing Putinists to destroy our country, to give us a totalitarian system. So you're going to be hearing a lot from me. Angry stuff. I'll try not to yell and scream so I don't get a stroke. A stroke. But feel free, Jeff, all of you folks, please feel free to say what you have to say, to attack me if you must. If you don't like my opinion, attack my opinion. I mean, we'll keep our ethnic groups and our whatever else is out of it, and we can bring back our country. Bring back our country once and for all.